Alrighty guys, what is up? Welcome to a new series, Stoneblock 2 with LD7, and basically what we're going to be doing is playing through the Stoneblock 2 mod pack that Feed the Beast has. I've kind of tested it out a little bit. It's pretty fun, at least the parts that I've played thus far. I haven't gotten super far, like on the test world I've maybe gone to the mining dimension, that's about it. So let's go ahead, take a look. So when you boot in, if you're just playing the default world, this is where you're going to spawn. You get one torch inside of this little, I guess they want it to be a spear, not really a spear, but you also get 4 apples, 5 of this stonium, used to tame a pet rock and make kibble, and you also get a pet rock. And they give you a quest book, but we'll probably get rid of that later. So let's take a look. If you start on just the base tab, Stoneblock, first things first, gather stone pebbles. You need 16 to get that quest. We're going to do 64 just because we need the extra stone, but basically these are used to craft into cobblestone. Now the way you get stone pebbles, you just break regular stone with an empty hand. It'll drop, you know, it kind of depends. Normally it's about 2, sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. Like we got 8 out of those 3, so anyway, we're just going to go ahead, gather up some nice stone pebbles, but it has to be an empty hand, so don't hit it with the pebbles you've collected or else you won't get any more. I'm just going to break down the floor level first just so we can expand this a little bit at the same time. But once we get a stack of these, we'll go ahead and make some cobblestone, and then we can start gathering resources a lot faster. With that being said, this pack is pretty cool. I mean, it's similar to like a skyblock pack just because you are, like, it uses ex nihilo and all those mods that are pretty common if you've played modded skyblock before. So you got basically the same kind of mods inside of this one as that, but anyway, it's a little bit different because you're not really in a void world, you're just in a stone world instead. So inside the base world here, there's not going to be any ores or anything like that. Basically it is just smooth stone all the way through, so pretty boring. Eventually you can go to the other dimensions, but it's all based off of Y level as opposed to like building a portal or something. So kind of a different mechanic, but it's a fun one if I do say so myself. So there we go, we just about have the pebbles that we want. I'm just gonna break this whole row. We'll get a little bit more than a stack, but that's okay. Cool. I did break this one too. Okay, awesome. So we've got that done. Let's go ahead and combine these. If you hold shift when you hover over it, you know, outputs them like this. So just in case you weren't aware, looks like we got googly eyes. I'm not too sure why that is, but that's fine, I'll take it. So we got the first 2 quests, gather stone pebbles and then make 12 cobblestone. You get random rewards for each quest you complete. So sometimes you get really cool. So spawner changer, that's not bad. And we got a furnace, it looks like. Ultimate furnace. Oh, that's awesome. These are really good. So that's actually a really awesome award. Because they're more efficient than just a base one, and they smelt a hell of a lot faster, so that's nice. I'm happy about that. So you might be wondering, what are we going to do now? There's no way to get wood, so how do we, you know, like craft things and all that? Well, the answer is make a stone crafting table, just like that. And then in addition, since we've got some items we might want to store, like these upgrades that we just got, you would build a cobblestone chest. It is a quest. Basically it's made the same way. We're just going to plonk down that table, and if you put 8 stone like so, you get oh, whoops, shoot, we're gonna need more, damn it, that wasn't quite right. I should have actually looked at the recipe. I thought it was just like building a chest but out of stone, but apparently that is not the case. So just in case you're new to using, you know, mods or what have you, this over here is called JEI. something cool that you can do with it is you can pull up recipes. So if I go into the quest book, which you can access through your inventory, and click on this chest, and then push the R key by default, it'll show you the recipe. So it's made with these cobblestone parts, which is 2 cobblestone each. So it does take 8, but you have to do it in 2 steps instead of just 1. But now we've got a nice little chest we can put some of this shit in that we're not going to use. Like this base furnace we're probably not going to use because there's not really a need. The next thing we're going to want to do is get some dirt, but we need to get a hammer built for that, so that's part of the quest. So this, 2 cobblestone and some stone sticks. So we need a few more pebbles in order to build our first hammer. I think you can also build a cobblestone pick, so we might just gather enough so we can get a cobblestone pick as well. Just to start off with, like, obviously we're going to build tinker's tools at some point, but we're not quite there yet. We have to get wood first, but having a pickaxe is a lot faster than mining the cobble or smooth stone with a hammer, so you can get more cobblestone generated that way. Just pro tip there. It's going to be a lot faster if you actually build a pickaxe, so you might want to do that, and you might want to do it sooner rather than later. Otherwise, you know, you're going to be punching these blocks, and you don't get the full yield out of them either when you're just gathering these pebbles, because you don't always get 4. So that's not an even 4, which is annoying. Let's see, maybe if we break this one we'll get lucky. Okay, there we go. 10 more pieces of cob. That should be perfect. So what we're going to do, if you put 2 cobblestone on top of each other, you get stone rods. If you put 2 like that with 2 cobblestone, you get your stone hammer. And I believe you can... oh, I guess not. We do need to get wood to build the pickaxe, so that is fine. Now, if we take the 6 cobblestone, how much dirt do they want us to make? Just 1? We're going to make more than that, so if you put down multiple pieces of cobblestone, you can vein mine. So I'm just going to double check. I think that I have this key bound already. So it's ore excavation is the mod. It's going to be this excavate. So I have some macros, so I do have it set to a macro. That is good. Just make... whoop. Oh, weird. Huh. Okay, there we go. It didn't like my macro for some reason, but there we go. If you hammer cobblestone once, you get gravel. If you hammer gravel, you get dirt. So there's the dirt. Quest complete. That's great. Get our reward. We got some more upgrades, so that's fine. We do want to build a stone crook. We're going to need a little bit more cobblestone. Now, if you break just smooth stone with the hammer, you do get cobblestone. So it is faster than gathering the pebbles to just, you know, use your hammer's durability to mine the stone instead. It's going to be more efficient for you. Okay, so 4 stone rods like this, or do they have to be like that? Just search for a crook. Stone crook. Oh, alright, inverted. There we go. So now we've got our stone crook, that's cool. They can be used on dirt to get vanilla saplings. So that's how you get wood. So if we place down our dirt like so, I'm going to save half of it, I think, for now so we can plant the trees. But when you use your crook on the dirt, you get saplings. So we got 2 birch and a spruce, that's fine. We'll probably grow up the birch, I'm kind of thinking. I like that wood color a little bit better. And then just like most skyblocks, if you tap your shift key, it'll go ahead and, you know, grow up this sapling. You do want to make sure there's enough room for it to grow, otherwise it won't. So we might need to clear out a couple of these just to have it think that there's enough space to produce the tree. The other benefit of doing these birch trees as opposed to just oak is they don't spawn the supermassive trees, which sometimes can be a little bit annoying, because with this one you can't ore excavate wood. But Alright guys, so we're just picking up a little bit later. I went ahead and dropped this sapling into the floor to give it a little bit more height. I'm hoping that maybe will help it grow. I'm not sure why it's not, honestly. I wonder maybe we should just take this wall back one more. So we'll do that quickly. I would not suggest ore excavating the smooth stone, and the reason for that is there's not really a way to control which stone it's going to mine, so you might end up, you know, trashing your base. So just keep that in mind. Be careful, don't ore excavate the actual stone. But not a problem. It goes relatively quickly. Besides, we're going to want this cobblestone anyway, because we're going to, after we get some wood and everything, we're going to start doing what's called sieving, if you're new to skyblock modded packs or whatever. That's basically how you get all your resources like iron, gold, all that stuff. So we need to have some base cobblestone in order to turn to gravel to put through the sieve. The reason why you do gravel is because it has the highest likelihood of giving you iron, which is kind of your priority to start off with, or at least it usually is for me. So that's what we're going to try to do. Come on, grow, you stupid tree. Yeah, the first one always takes a while. It might also have to do with the amount of light in the room. So what I'm going to do is just break that and place it next to the tree so it has a bit more light. Well, now it's not doing its thing. Put it there. Here we go. Alright, let's see if we can get this spawn. Once it grows up, we'll probably call the episode there. But yeah, Stoneblock 2, not too bad. I mean, the early game goes pretty quick. Once you start getting wood and everything, it's a lot faster. Like, the first, I don't know, like 20-30 minutes of gameplay is pretty much all the same for everyone. You know, you gotta get your pebbles, you gotta get your hammer, gotta grow up a tree, do all that noise. But it does become a little bit more varied once you get past that step, because depending on what rewards you get and what your goals are, you might end up playing a little bit different. So just keep that in mind. I don't know why this damn tree won't grow. I mean, come on. We've been sitting here pressing shift on it for like almost 5-10 minutes now. Like, it's gotta have enough room above. How many blocks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, 5 to 6. Like, it shouldn't even matter anyway, because it can spawn around this stone. And I can't even reach above that, so I know that I don't believe birch trees grow taller than what you can reach, so I'm not sure what the issue is. It is normally you don't want to dig straight up or straight down. With this one, it's not as big of a deal because every block is stone, so you know you're not gonna have lava or sand or something drop on your head. But in normal gameplay, don't do what I'm doing here, which is dig straight above you. You are likely to get something dropped on your head that will end up killing you. So no worries. All right. Expanded that a little bit more, but this does not want to grow for some reason. Well, let's go ahead and do this. I think we'll just wrap up the episode here. I plan on, you know, playing through the whole quest book and kind of going step by step to show you guys what to do, and our tree just grew. Awesome. What I'm gonna do, since before we wrap up, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest this. So if you vein mine the leaves with your crook, you not only get more saplings, but you also have a chance to get these silkworms, which are used to turn the leaves into blocks that'll yield string instead of saplings, which is something you're going to need to do for the next quest. But I'm going to go ahead in between sessions, grow a few more trees, get some wood built up, and then we'll pick up with episode 2. But guys, if you enjoyed the episode today, and are looking forward to the series, be sure to like, comment, subscribe as always, and let me know, if there's a specific mod in here that you want me to check out and kind of go over, because there are a lot of them. I mean, if you look at the JEI without something in the search, you've got 235 pages of mods, of items rather, so that's a lot of mods to kind of pick from. So there's more than one way to do things, typically speaking, in a pack like this. So if you want to see a specific method on something, just drop it down in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to, cover it for you, give you a little bit of guidance, whatever. But guys, with that being said, this has been LD7, and until next time, we will see ya.